I'd show you my favourite SuperJoe page and how I work things up in layers in Photoshop. Hope you enjoy. I initially start with some background tones, base tones, mid-tones, and then some rays of light. Put some ground texture in. And then I think about where the text would be, and I'll make a bright space for that. And then I add some texture. So this is my ground texture. I've knocked it back, so see this is the strength of the texture, but I don't want it that strong, so I want the characters to really stand off it, but I'd like a little bit of interest of the texture. Start adding some ferns. Again, these have been knocked right back, so they're nice and subtle. Just add a little bit of interest. So add in some trees that I've pre-worked on. And I duplicate them and add them behind. I knock them back slightly because they're in the distance. And I start adding some jungle ropes. And then I can start getting going on the foliage. Just start to adjust some colours and strengths. Add some different types of leaves. And I really, adjusting the hues, I really like this bright pink leaf. I think it really pops off the page. And a slightly more autumnal orange colour. I can start thinking about the tiger. Add some shadows where he's going to stand so he's not just floating on the page. And I add some paw prints. And then I've pre-painted his body and scanned it in. I've added it to the page. And then I can put a scarf in front. And then some ink line that I've also scanned in. I've adjusted it. I think it contrasts really quite nicely. And then I can start thinking about Joe and his scarf shadow. And then there's Joe's base colour, his skin. Add some shadow where his hat's going to be. His rosy red cheeks. Ping. And then the hair. You don't see much of Joe's hair in this because it's covered by his superhero mask. Ta-da! And finally I just add some sparkles in the jungle where the light would hit certain parts. And then I add an overall texture. And then once I'm happy, which I am, it's done really. And that's all worked up in Photoshop using different layers, adjusting hues and background transparencies. And that's it really. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye!